Hi everyone, I'm David Kelly, Executive Director of the eLearning Guild, and I'm joined today by Tim Slade, a freelance instructional designer, and we're going to play a game and talk about the session that he's going to be doing later today at DevLearn. Thanks for joining me, Tim.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So if we're getting starting, what would you like to play?
Why don't we do Jenga?
All right, let's do Jenga.
Perfect.
So Tim, the session you're going to be doing later on today is on visual design in e-learning.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about why you think that's such an important thing, and while you're doing that, you can go first.
Oh, I get to do the first move.
Yes.
Okay. You know, when I first got into the world of e-learning, one of the things that I quickly discovered is that I'm not sure how that counts, but I'm gonna.
You can put it on top. It's fine.
That goes on top, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they all have to go on top, don't they? I quickly discovered that my job as an e-learning designer required me to do more than just instructional design. I realized that a big component of good e-learning is the visual experience. And so for the longest time, I've been focused on not just how do you create instructionally sound e-learning content based on performance, but how can you improve the experience and the outcome through the visual experience, the graphic design, the visual communications, and of course, the user interface design.
So how much are these things connected as compared to two separate things, visual design and e-learning design?
That's a good question. Well, I think in our industry, a lot of folks who are new, we conflate a lot of things together, and they think graphic design, visual design, or visual communications are all of one of the same thing. And they're all connected, but they're actually really very different things. And I view visual design as kind of the high-level component where you have graphic design, which is the look and feel of things, the fonts, the text, the colors. The visual communications, which is the meaning behind like the graphics, the images that you use. And the user interface design, obviously, the buttons, how the learner navigates the course. And how that relates to e-learning design, you know, I wish we didn't call it e-learning design. I still wish it was just learning design or digital learning design. So yeah, I think it's all interconnected. I mean, my job as an e-learning designer is instructional design. It is graphic design. It is visual communications. It's all those things.
So it's also a very broad umbrella of topics.
Yeah.
And you're going to be covering this within an hour session tomorrow. So if I'm going to be attending your session, can you give me a kind of a quick synopsis of what I can expect by coming to your session?
Yeah, you know, the thing that we're not talking, there's a lot of things I don't talk about when I talk about visual design. I don't talk about like whether you should be using, you know, Comic Sans or you should be using Times New Roman. I don't talk about those things. I talk about how can you create content that's going to be more effective by the use of how you visually communicate it on the screen. So we look at everything from how animations can bring meaning to static content, how the look and feel and the layout of your content, almost
close.
lost it, can reduce cognitive load. So we're looking at it from the standpoint of you know, creating instructionally sound content and how the visual design can either elevate or detract from it.
I think we're getting close to the end here, whether we like it or not.
Okay.
All right. So your session is at what time today?
1:15 after lunch.
Excellent. We're really looking forward to it. It's going to be one of the more popular sessions of the day, and a great way to kick off our conference. Thanks so much for joining us for this video, and we'll see another one tomorrow as part of the DevLearn Daily. It's going to fall soon, so I'll give you the turn. Ooh, you are bold.
A little tension. I'm going to do it. Oh!